Hey, what's good? Bossy V, Voices of an Artist.
Co-host Anonymous, who's remaining anonymous for the day. I didn't. I didn't feel like doing the camera thing today. I don't know if it's something that I'm struggling with the mental health segment that you're about to get into, but I don't know. I just ain't feeling it today. I didn't want to. I didn't want to disappoint you in the show. I know you got to keep it consistent, and sometimes that means that if you ain't feeling well or if you're exhausted, you still have to get up and do what you got to do for the show. And that's I wasn't feeling it today, but I'm here today because I truly support the show and I support my wife. So that is the only reason why I'm here. But hey, show number 12, guys.
Yes.
Show number 12. Thank you for tuning in with us, Voices of an Artist. Again, host Bossy V and co-host Anonymous. And unfortunately, Sydney could not make it with us today. But, she got some personal things going on. Shout out to Sydney. I hope that everything works out with the personal things you have with your family.
Yeah, shout out to her, prayers to her in dealing with things personally. It's really hard to try to manage a business and try to deal with your personal life. It can be overwhelming. But I always try to think of God. I'm alive today, I'm alive, I'm blessed, because I woke up, because not many are able to wake up.
I know that's right. Bossy, let's get into the mental health segment.
Yes. So hey, y'all know what I do. I always get into this mental health segment because it's really important that you grasp these sources that we give you, because mental health is really serious. Mental health is very, very high now, dealing with, like I was saying before, businesses having to battle things that nobody knows, and you never know what someone is going through unless you ask. And sometimes they don't even speak about it. But don't give up on people because of that. Some people deal with things differently. So some people isolate themselves when they're depressed. Some people do other unnecessary things to make them feel better. It's a lot of things that people go through and we don't know because we're not them.
And whatever you're doing, we're not here to judge you. We're not making no judgment at all whatsoever. It's just she's just trying to help you establish some resources as to securing and stabilizing your mental health. It doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily have to be mental health, but yes, mental health is very significant because it's what we need to keep us sane, right?
Yes. It's not only, like you said, it's not only just mental health, it's also physical, emotional. Mental health has to do with a lot of things. It's not just with the mind, it's also with the physical, it's also the emotional, which goes into the mental part of the, And
if you need some help, y'all, get some help. I'm going to tell you right now, I need some help. But, and just like, we get on the show every Friday and we practice and we say it, I really have to learn to apply it for myself in order for me to benefit and see anything from it. So I got to practice what I preach, y'all.
Yes. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So if you guys need the resources, we do know the local ones. I'm not sure if it expands to your city, your state, but in New York, we do have resources for you guys to get help, whether it doesn't have to be just mental health. It also could be domestic violence. It could also be homeless. If you're homeless, there's shelter, you seek resources.
Plenty of resources.
Yes. So what you do is, I know in New York is you 311, but 311 really doesn't give you that much resources. So you gotta do your research, and the number is pound 988. That actually gives you all the resources that you need that has to do with your health, your mental health. You want a therapist. And don't let nobody tell you that getting a therapist is making you sound crazy. You don't have to be medicated to speak to someone professionally.
Actually, that helps you look more responsible as
Yes.
to what you're trying to establish for yourself and self manifestation. So I'm all for it, right?
Yes. And sometimes who you're around and family and stuff, they can help us so much for your mental health, but not everything. If you need to speak to someone professionally that doesn't even know you, that can help you deal with things in life, or if someone that you know needs that, please get the help. Pound 988. You can either call it or you could text it. They give you a bunch of resources, therapy, a lot of things going on, and it's really important that you really engage in that, because
Absolutely.
being in a business, it could be overwhelming because you deal with a lot of craziness, and it's understandable. It comes with the contract, as I call it. There's no contract, but it's like a contract. You signed up for it, so now that you're in it, you got to learn how to handle it. And sometimes it's hard to handle it, and I get it. I'm there, and I'm been there. I'm dealing with it, dealing with mishaps with different things, like, some things sometimes come up. um it really does mess up the vibe sometimes, because you try so hard to accomplish things that you love passionately, like such as what we do here. And sometimes things just like turn a different route. But I always put in my head, where there's a will, there's a way. So,
But let me
you
let me
know,
let me say something. Let me say something regarding what you just said. Just as long as that you stay 100% true to this, you,
hmm
then ain't no stopping. It didn't matter if Sydney it didn't show up today. It didn't matter if I wasn't at my best for me to come today. What matters is that you're still 100% true to the game, and you still was gonna come here regardless, and you made it, right? So that's what we need for Voices of Manadas. That seed.
yeah, I was speaking in
Okay.
general.
So sometimes no, but see, sometimes it takes moment as such to help others and help them and get into that level. You feel me? Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yes and no, because I kind of got lost when I said what I said, because I was talking in general, so I was kind of lost a little bit. If you could elaborate more.
Well, I just said the very same thing. I was using you as an example.
Uh,
I was using
okay.
it as being the foundation of Voices of an Artist. Sometimes you mentioned earlier, that things happen and takes a different route. So that says that's why I said what I said. I said what matters is you being the solid foundation of Voices of an Artist, even when things go left. It takes you to still embark in that journey. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes and no.
Yes or no? Okay, so
Yes and no. It's yes, I agree, and no, because to elaborate more is there's to me, I like to build, and I'm a pusher. I push people to be great. I push people because I see potential in a lot of things, even in a business, any type of business. I'm a pusher. So when things are, all crazy, it does throw me off of balance. It does throw me off of
yeah,
balance.
but what you're saying is totally different from what I
And
explained to you.
yeah, I know you said I'm the foundation on the pusher. I do my best, but I also go through my own mental, and that's why I always try to push the mental health, because I don't talk it you know, just to talk shit. I don't talk it just because I'm Miss Know It All. No, it's facts. I go through it too. You know, Sunday is a hard day for me. I'm a little emotional, so excuse me. It's my mom's birthday. So it's just my emotions and stuff like that. I deal with it. It's hard. It's hard to deal with your mental health when you're dealing with everything in one shot.
Which reminds each and every one of us how important mental health is. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So please, with the resources that is available, and if we have them available for you, we will provide them for you. And if we don't have that information for you, we will make sure we will get that information for you.
Yes. So pound 988 is the resource that we know that is actually in New York City. I don't know if it reaches out to you guys in any city that you are in besides New York City. So please get the help and make sure that you seek the help, because it can, like I said, it can be overwhelming, this business. And sometimes you do got to take a moment.
Sometimes you need help.
Yes.
Sometimes you can't do this shit by yourself at all times.
Yeah, and it's okay. Just know that it's okay for that. Don't think it's not okay, you know. And if you know someone that needs that too, help them get that, you know. Support them. Help them get those resources. Be there for them.
Facts.
Don't give up on them so easily.
Okay, so Voices of an Artist, I'm disappointed because we had an interview today.
Yeah.
We had an interview today, and then she's gonna cancel at the last minute. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. Listen, we understand that you have other things in motion, but you know that's when you come to time management, and that's when it comes to time management. You can't be double booking yourself because you're just not gonna connect correctly with with previous engagements and all that. And I was super excited to have you today on the show. Super excited. We did the promotion. It is what it is, you know. Hopefully you will reach back out to us and let us know that you're still trying to vibe with us and get on our platform so we can be blessed with your presence, because it's I'm super excited to still have you on the show. So please reach back out to us.
Yes, please do. And shout out to other artists that had came here too, to actually do their interviews, and there's actually more coming in September. Vic Veg is gonna be in the building. You know Vic Veg, the camera guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Pass the torch. He has his own podcast.
Don't forget Real Lyrics. We're gonna have episode 2 with Real Lyrics.
Real Lyrics should be coming back too. So yeah, it's good. I'm also talking to Andrew Ace. He's actually he was on the show online.
Andrew, refresh my memory.
Veg introduced me to him. He's the one that does music, and his inspiration behind the music is him being sober. He's autistic. Yeah, he's autistic.
I remember this young man. I remember this young man. He's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he plays piano.
He reminds me of Prince, a younger version of Prince. Not his style of music, but the talent.
Yeah,
because Prince was playing all instruments.
Yeah, he has a lot of music that I like that he actually actually sent to the show too. And
he sounds pretty good, y'all. He's not just talented, he sounds pretty damn good.
Yes, he got shows coming up. He was telling me he wants to do an event that's coming soon. He wants to do it. He wants to put an event together with me and y'all and everything. But I told him that's like a whole process because we got to get the venue. Of course it is.
Everything is a process. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, we got to get the venue. We got to get the right people for the venue, and so he wants to do like a mental health type of event, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I know we've we shared with others that we were gonna have a barbecue this month, but it didn't go through. It did not go through because you know how life can catch up to you,
Mm-hmm.
and just like Bossy was saying, shit goes sideways or to the left, you know. But we want you to know that we will uphold that, and we will plan it for most likely next month.
Yeah, we didn't get to do the barbecue. Um but that's not like we can never ever do it. We're just gonna
No, no,
plan it
we
for
ain't worried
next
about that.
year.
It's gonna be right. We just got some other things that required our attention, and I'm speaking regarding it in terms of our marriage and as a team. So we had some things that required our immediate attention. But yo, Bossy B was in the studio yesterday doing another song, and she has a feature Reggie Lanes.
Yeah, shout out to Reggie
And shout
Lanes.
out to Reggie Lanes. Yo, the shit is fire. The shit is fire.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get that bad boy mixed and mastered
Yeah.
like it needs to be. Yo, yo, it's off. I definitely see a hit in this, and I wanted to congratulate you
Thank you.
both. Reggie isn't here unfortunately, but you know he's making moves as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will be seeing him on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
We got a show to
We're
do
supposed to
all
have a show
together.
on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. Also, yeah, shout out to him. He came by and he did his thing with that song, Lovers or Friends.
Shout out to Bossy and Reggie
Yeah.
Lanes on that banger they did last night, yo.
Yeah, it's called Lovers or Friends. It's actually a really good song. It's gonna be part of my album coming up. I'm working on my album heavily because I'm very picky on certain songs. Like if I'm not feeling a song to be on something, I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I'll switch it. So I'm lining all my music up so that way I can have an idea on how I want it to be on the album, because I do want to do an outro and I do want to do an intro as well, because that's important to me. That's how you get to know an artist. It's always important to do an outro and an intro in your album, because I just feel that's just
Whoa,
me.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Intro and outro for the album or the song?
For the album.
Oh, okay.
Not the song.
Okay.
No, there's actually more songs than that song that's going to be on the album. So I'm really working really, really hard on this album because I want it to represent I want you guys to actually compare. And this is why, because when I first started, um, Inflammation, it's called Inflammation. That's my first ever album in 2020 that I did.
Meaning
Ever.
she took a lot of Benadryl with that album, that she was inflamed.
No. Inflammation is like the heat, I changed the term of it because when you're inflamed, I feel personally, not the other medical term, because y'all probably like, why did she call it that? No, that's just like disturbing.
That's immediately what I thought.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
inflamed is a passion within that you feel with someone in the bedroom.
That keeps you needing
That keeps you,
anti-inflammatory
that
pills.
keeps
Okay.
you. So whatever you have inflamed, oh my God, he want me to get all medical on him. Here we go. No medical, no. The medical term, obviously, you know what inflammation is, obviously. But me personally, like in the bedroom wise, intimacy wise, I consider that as something that inside you that grows.
Literally. It grows.
It grows
and then it
literally
gets inside
you
you.
about someone. So each feeling is different feelings though. That album was about it was about that. But the thing is that the way I did that album, it was like, to me, it was like, oh, hello, this is me. I was introducing who I was. I was like, that was like the Girl Next Door album, pretty much. I gave you a non, I can't even say the words. That's what it eat. I can't even say that we always have to block because if you cursing, you got to put that in your EP. Yeah, there's cursing in there. I forgot you call it. I can't even say it. I get tongue tied with words, so excuse me, y'all. You know what I'm talking about, right? Explicit, something like that. How you say it?
What?
Are you listening to me? Oh my God! You know what? I'm talking to myself at this point.
No, you're not. So you're trying to say
that album is the Girl Next Door, right? It's innocent me. It's the innocent me getting to know me passionately, sexually, but you don't even know me like that.
So that was the innocent you before you became the hoe.
Oh my God. Watch your mouth, first of all. No.
Yo, I'm totally talking shit. It's just I needed to laugh. And you totally opened the door for me on that one, baby.
No.
No disrespect. I ain't mean to call you.
I am not a hoe.
No, that was a joke. That was a joke.
For the listeners out there, get that shit correct. Don't even. That's not even an invitation for y'all to be in my DMs. That's another thing. Y'all need to get it together with these DMs.
First of all, she my wife. You better stay up. Yo, but no, baby, I mean to say that it was a joke.
Yeah, but yeah, so that album was an innocent album. This album is a whole different vibe. This is I'm getting out of my shell album.
Which one is okay? So my question is, like the recent bangers, that's all on your bedroom album or your inflammatory?
It's okay. Take It is on.
Did I say inflammatory? Inflammation. Okay. It's the same shit though, right?
But the album's called Inflammation because if you want to look for it, they're gonna find that and they're gonna give a whole medical thing. I'm weak.
Yo.
Oh my God.
So what are the names of the album?
Okay, so the album, the very first album was in 2020, Inflammation. Like I said, that was the innocent me. Now you got to know me then. Now that you know me, now you're really going to know me. And that is the sexy side of me, the real sexy side of me of Bossy V. So this album particularly is called Behind the Curtains.
Behind the Curtains. Now, I was there for most of Behind the Curtains.
Yes.
Okay, now the one before that, no, I wasn't. I was, I don't know what the hell I was on.
I don't know. You was too busy ignoring my messages.
What? Okay, now I don't know, but I do know some songs that are actually on that album. Do I not?
Yes, you know, Take It.
Take It. That's one of my favorites. That's a hit right there, yo. That's a hit.
One Night.
One Night, and unfortunately, y'all, wait, she does have Take It release. You do have Take It
it's actually out. I redid it though. I just never released it.
Okay, how come I'm not? I didn't know about the album, but I'm familiar with the songs as an album. That's crazy.
Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. Listen, ladies, you know how we go through it, men.
Oh hell.
They sometimes listen, but they sometimes don't. That's why he's because shit. You know what I mean? I told him the list. With the new album coming out, Behind the Curtains, is definitely a vibe because you get different situations. You get the one night stand. You get the
that was on the whole shit. You know what I'm
yeah, oh my God. You get the one night stand. You get the friends with benefits. You get the
again the whole shit.
Yeah, that's the type of album that nowadays dudes like.
Oh shit. Shit falling off.
Yeah, see, that's that karma.
I know.
He's talking heavy cream, y'all.
Nah, but it's no disrespect. It's all love, always.
Yeah, so that album is It's definitely for the fellas or the ladies. If y'all bisexual or lesbian, doesn't matter. It's for everybody.
Yo, Bossy got
Except
a lot
for kids. No kids.
you got some decent bangers on there that I really like. I like Take It. I like Strangers. I like this
Strangers
new
are not
one
on
you
there.
did with Reggie. I don't know what the hell Strangers is. All I know
Strangers
that it's in the
is
mix.
not even out yet.
I know it's in the mix.
Yeah,
In the mix of your collection.
Yeah, I have a lot of collections.
Yeah.
A lot. Even ones that I wrote, I just never.
Tension. I like Tension.
Tension's definitely a part of that album.
Mm-hmm. I like Tension.
Tension, Makeup Sex is about that album too.
I like that one too. And I like Willie Bean. Willie Bean's a good one too.
What the hell? Yo, he got words like, yo.
Man, tell
he got these crazy ass words that is like a code type of word. Like he says Willie Bean for everything. Oh, pass me that Willie Bean. Oh, did you see that Willie Bean? Did you eat Willie Bean? He does that a lot. So yeah, his little lingo, it's not from New York. You can tell. So he got that South personality and accent.
Yo, but it's all good in the hood. It is all good in the hood.
Yeah, so those it's gonna be coming out. A lot of tensions about it at Little Freak.
I'm definitely looking forward to.
Yeah, it's a lot of new songs gonna be there. Some songs are not gonna be on there, unfortunately, because I don't know if anybody dealt with this before, but when you do songs, you're like, you feel it for a little bit, and then you try to connect it with the rest of your tracks,
your category.
Yeah, it doesn't fit what I'm trying to do. So sometimes I just like either single release it or I'll just leave it alone.
Yeah, it's funny you should say that. You said that because I'm at a point in my career where I think that I want to go back. No, I don't think. Correction. I know that I'm going to pull some songs that I've already released to unrelease them, rework them, and then push them back out.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to be doing that as well. Because all it takes is that one. All it's going to take just for one.
Yeah, that one hit can make everything better. Because that
one going to put you all the way in the game.
Definitely. So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. And
let's talk about this Taylor Dane appearance you have today.
So that's coming out. So stay tuned for that.
And the Taylor Dane appearance, you look nice.
Oh, thank you. Taylor Dane?
Yeah. Taylor to my heart.
I know, but what made you think that?
I'm the only one. You look like today's Taylor Dane because if I recall an interview, she was wearing glasses as such, and her hair was the exact same color. So you look like Taylor Dane right now. So I want you to tell it to my heart. Can you tell me I'm the only one? Can you tell me, is it really love or just a game?
Well, now he's reciting the words. Compliments. And this
is what happens when your co-host is playing hooky.
Oh my God!
When your other co-hosts and your interviews is is no shows. So you get us, y'all.
I definitely know.
Just get us.
After a few more interviews, I hate to break it to you, but I gotta break it to everybody. Everybody that's listening is. Yeah, there is going to be a fee charge. I'm charging for interviews officially after I think 2 more interviews because my time is precious and I'm going to talk my shit. My time is precious. I have a lot of patience when I shouldn't. When it comes to the business, I take that serious. I don't like my time to be wasted. So when I reach out, because I give a shit, when I reach out, I expect the same energy in return. But then when I get half-ass conversations and half-ass messages, it's like, what was the point of you hitting me up? Just to say you hit me up? Just because you said you know me? No, we're not doing that. Like tomorrow, like you know how they say today's prices ain't tomorrow's prices. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be after 2 interviews. Because I have a lot of things going on. There's a lot of major people that want to work with Voices of an Artist. Especially shout out to Scarlett. She actually is gonna be in the building in September.
Shout out to Scarlett.
Yeah, she's gonna be September 11th.
Whoa, Scarlett.
Yeah, Scarlett. She's actually gonna be coming to a show, and we're gonna be interviewing obviously her there. There's gonna be headliners there. I'm gonna do a lot of interviews. I wanted to perform for her, but then again, I'm like, sometimes as an artist, I do love what I do. I love singing. I love this and that. But sometimes I like to have a break too. So when I do go out to events, it's not just for singing. It's to support other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I definitely Scarlett gets 100% respect from me because I seen actual footage of her in the hood, you know, giving back. She's even given showcase artist girl some tickets for her to come to the show.
Yeah, it's actually tonight.
Yeah,
her show is tonight. So shout out to her to have a good show.
Yeah.
I hope she has a really good show tonight. I know it's gonna be popping. I can't wait.
Yo, don't kill me. What's her name? Janelle, right?
Janelle's art. Yes.
Yeah, my bad, yo. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Janelle's art. My own girl's gonna be there with her.
She's also an artist.
Yeah, she's also an artist. I'm gonna get her down here
artist.
too to come and interview her. Have a big interview.
I just want to showcase artists.
And that's his wifey.
/ yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, shout out to her. They're gonna be there tonight. I really wanted to go tonight for that, but it was a lot of, you know, things going on, and I had to put that on hold because that's, you know, when you got personal things going on, you gotta put that first. That's just me. I put things first when it comes to that. So it was like I was kind of bummed out, but I know she's gonna have more shows, and plus she's coming September 11th, I believe, to showcase his new events. I can't wait because we're gonna do like media coverage there for her to be there and everything, and I will get to meet her and have a conversation with her, which I'm really excited about it because she's really dope. She's also gonna be in I think Connecticut in the 7th, September 7th. I'm also looking forward for something like that. They want media coverage from Voice. They're looking for media, so we it. I know we're not going to be the only ones there, obviously, but we get to engage more with her and stuff like that than the usual, you know. So I'm super excited about that because I really want to talk to artists like her that are out there because people tend to think that they're not human. They get this starstruck type of vibe, and it's like they think these celebrities ain't human, like they're like AIs, you know?
Yeah, I can totally
yes, I want them.
Say.
I want them to get to know the celebrities that are up there, that has been going up, you know, going up and not going down, like Cardi B. That's another one that I'm really dying to meet because I love her personality. She's crazy. She's from New York though.
Yo, I've actually seen footage of Cardi B actually also in the hood giving back to the community and supporting young independent business owners and shit. You know, I seen her throw stacks at, you know, independent businesses, you know, where they clean the shoes or they doing car detail or whatever hustle. Yo, she showed mad love to it. I totally respect her for that.
Yeah, so it's like stuff like that. People tend to like not look at. They're too busy worried about gossiping. Like the whole incident, you know, shout out to her being so strong and trying to, you know, manage things as her career and as being a mother. And then now, you know, she's divorced from Offset.
So you was the one that put me on that song.
Like
she had did regarding her.
She leveled up really big time because she was heartbroken. And and it's kind of hard to, you don't want to show that in the industry, but it's like people just, the news is messy. Gossips are messy. People are taking things that she does and things that she goes through with her relationships out of content. See, I don't like stuff like that. I don't like my relationship business to be out in the world like that. I try so hard to put it private, but at the same time, just know I don't play when it comes to mine. You feel me?
Okay,
I
so
don't.
the audience wanted to know, what are the 3 things you don't play about?
3 things in general, or just 3 things
Just
like
the 3 things you don't play about. Don't.
I'm trying to be more transparent with you to what you were saying. So I don't play about my kids. I don't play about God. I don't play about my relationship. Okay? Those are the 3 things. Those are the 3 things. And I'm going to add a 4th, and my money. Yeah, those are the 4 things, not 3. 4 things. I don't play about those things. So those things I do take personal. Anything else, I could care less. You could say whatever. You can feel how whatever. That's just me. So I don't like that attention. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that drama attention that people do. So I understand how she feels. Like, she's trying to live her life. She's trying to do her thing. But then here you go, Humpty Dumpty, in these internet trolls, starting crazy mess, trying to start fights, trying to start arguments and accusations because they clout chasers. You know what I'm saying? They just want to, because they have no life. That's their life. Trolls. So I give it to her. And I would love, like I said, I would love to meet her because of the fact that she don't care. She do her. But she just really wants her peace with her children. You know what I'm saying? So I give it to her. I want to meet her. And then I want people to get to know celebrities for who they are. Not because they give you a banger and they're half naked or something like that. Oh, yeah. She's my idol. No. Why don't you get to know them personally, but not to the point where you're going to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it just also depends on the artist, depending on how much they want to share about their private life. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. And not many artists, like, I was kind of devastated about this. Alicia Keys is supposedly getting divorced from her husband.
Well, why are you
after 15 years?
Why are you devastated?
Because 15 years they were the power couple. 15 years of marriage, and they were flaunting like Rihanna and her husband were flaunting.
So you're devastated
because the situation that had happened. You know, the situation that happened, why they separated, and it's like, what is it anybody's business though?
What's the situation that happened?
Supposedly there was an affair that happened.
Him or her?
Her. She had an affair. She was accused of an affair. I'm devastated because I like Alicia Keys.
But you
I like her music.
Devastated
because you know how you get to know a celebrity by listening to the music, obviously reading their biography. You know, stuff like that, EPK shit, you know, stuff like that. When you get, it was the same thing with DMX. When he was going through what he was going through personally, you know, rest in peace, DMX. I was devastated about that too because he passed away. He was brokenhearted because he was emotionally going through it. And nobody saw that until that happened. And it's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another reason why Voices of the Artist the way it is. Because I want to be able to help. Like me, you, Sydney, or whoever, you know, wants to support this. I want to be able to help artists, you know, get that support. Because there's not support in the industry at all. All they do is, obviously, get you signed, get you out there, get your views up, blah, blah, blah. Okay, where does it say that y'all give mental health resources for them, especially when they're going on tour, especially when they doing these overbooked shows that they're getting paid for? I give it to Beyonce. Yo, she did a whole tour with her daughters and everything. I was in shock because I never seen that, you know?
Well, you know, the more money you got, the more organized you're going to be, the more teams
Yeah.
you're going to have at your disposal to
Hmm.
handle shit like that. So yeah, you got to be
Yeah.
on top of that shit because they're making money.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to be able to get people to understand that people are human. You, and instead of
And
being there,
but I get it. You want
yeah,
to be able to to show an other side of the artist as well
yes,
as the art of the artist. You want to be able to. But like I said, that really depends on how much they want to disclose about their
yeah,
private life.
which is fine. Which is fine. You don't have to disclose a lot of things. You don't. I just want them to be able to know they got the support. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Got the support. We're there for you. We're here for you. No pressure intended
Yeah.
or anything. We're not
Yeah,
like that.
and
You know.
if it doesn't matter what you do,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter what you do.
No.
You could do spoken word. You could play the garbage pails as a drum set, just as long as it sound good. Hey,
Yes.
you come see us. Hit us up if you want to interview, and then we. I'm gonna say something regarding what Bossy said a little while ago about the free shit and the pay shit. We supported this for a while
4 years.
for the free shit.
Mm-hmm.
Full freely. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that we won't do that again.
No.
But let's be realistic, y'all. This shit costs money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to be there for you guys is
something,
money.
and we here out of love because this is our passion. We love doing it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So she brought that out there because it's time. It's time to start benefiting something off of it, and not to say that we won't ever do it again. Cause, there's plenty of people out there that I love. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't got it, I just want to get them on the show. You feel me?
Yeah, the rotation stuff, the radio rotation, is gonna be free promo. That's not changing.
Yeah,
I'm keeping it the way it is. But the interviews and stuff like that, that's a different story.
Interviews are $50.
Yes, it's $50.
It comes with radio rotation.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with your song being played on both platforms, right?
It's actually one now.
One, okay.
One platform now because let me say about that. So y'all know we had like the Radio King platform. Shout out to Radio King. I love doing business with them, but it is too much maintenance work going on with that radio station, so I had to cut ties with that. So we do have one and only Live 365. So if you guys have Google or iPhone,
it's FM or AM?
Yeah, it's FM actually.
Okay.
So you can go and download it, listen it to your car. If your car has compatibility that has, was Jaslene's favorite car. What is the name? Oh my God. She's always driving me crazy about this car, and my daughter
Tesla.
There you go. If you have like a Tesla type of car where you can actually program it, where you can download the apps to listen to
you don't need a Tesla to program. A lot of cars do shit like that, yo.
Not every car has that type of system. That's what I'm saying. So
maybe similar systems.
Yeah, not every car, but if you do have a car that that can give you that, you could download the app. You could listen to the radio playing nothing but independent artists. I don't play, no offense to the other artists like Cardi B and stuff like that. I don't play them because this focus is on the independent, and that is the focus
I get that. That's what's up.
Certain shows don't do that. Certain shows
you gonna mix you in with the industry people.
Yeah, no, I don't do that because they're already there. And I will continue to support them too because I love their music. But at the same time, the goal and the focus is the independent artists. Their voices need to be heard. The focus needs to be on them. So that's why I only play those things, only those artists, because that's to me is important. A lot of people be seeking artists, and they're always like, "Oh, I never heard of artists." Well, you got a radio station that plays but nothing new independent artists that you can reach out to, and I'd be happy to. I even be tagging them in the pages. You can reach out to them, connect with them, You know what I'm saying? These are opportunities for other people that want artists that have new sounds and different personalities in music. Because I play everything. It's not just rap, hip hop. It's not just that. There's country in there. There's actually spoken word too, as you were saying before. There's different agendas in there.
Hell, there's a tap dancer.
Yeah, pretty much. It feels like it.
No, I'm serious. There's the tap dancer. He said he want to get his tap on. You know? I just don't see how you gonna get his tap on in here though.
Yeah.
This is carpeted.
Yeah.
Unless you get up on the table and
but yeah,
Rick ain't gonna have that.
Different artists are playing on our platform. So if you're an independent artist and you want to get your radio placed, do DM us, or you can email the emails. Everything, all the links to anything that you want to know about us and any information is on the Instagram and on the Facebook page itself. You just got to click on the links, the bio. You can reach out as well through email, via text. I also got the business phone number on there too.
Absolutely.
You can reach out to schedule interviews.
And I've been actually reaching out to a lot of artists out here. And once you get to where you at, I understand you have a huge following and all that, but you was here at one time. Don't forget where you come from. You feel me? And if you're able to do an interview, do an interview.
Yeah.
If you're able to vibe out. Let other people get to know you as well.
Yes.
You feel me? I'm still waiting on the responses, and I tried to hit them up professionally, clear and transparent, and yet no response. It's all good. It's all good though.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's okay to, feel how you feel about yourself. Yeah, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did that. But at the same time, you got to humble yourself too. Because there's a lot more to what you're just doing right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a lot of things when in this industry. It's a lot. It's not just to look cute, So you got to do interviews. You got to get your vlogs, blogs done, photos done. It's a lot of things to this industry that you need to really think about. And being professional at it too, because professionalism shows who you are and your character. And I like that in any type of artist or business. I like to get to know the person. That's why I'm glad we have this platform, because we're able to get to know the artist or the business more on who they are as a creator, because creator is anybody. It doesn't have to be a singer. It doesn't have to be a rapper. It could be a painter. It could be someone who molds clay.
Or the tap dancer. That want to come here and get his tap on.
Oh my God. Him in this damn tap right. Oh my God. Yeah. So there's a lot of new shit going on when it comes to that. So there's a lot of events coming in December too. Yeah, it's a lot. September, like I was saying, for Scarface. Oh my God, I gotta watch that movie. Oh my God, I
knew what you meant.
Yeah, I was doing a freaking trivia of Scarface, and I was acing that shit like heaven. It was funny because I love Scarface, that movie. Shout out to Al Pacino. He's a really good actor. Yeah. So it was. It's sad that I actually got to know him. His partner in business, Chi-Chi, he passed away, and I was definitely devastated about that, because I got to meet him.
Because I seen the picture.
Yeah.
I seen the picture with you and little Chi-Chi.
Yeah. He was really
Chi-Chi,
good dude.
get the yayo.
Yeah.
Get the yayo.
Yo,
Chi-Chi.
that was the joke the whole time we was at the club. Like, Chi-Chi, where your yayo? So I got to meet him and get to know him, and he was going to a lot of lounges that I would attend a lot. So we got closer, and he was really cool. He was always hitting me up, checking on me, see how I was doing. He was asking me when I was coming to see him, but he was all the way in Los Angeles at one point. He was, I'm like, I don't got a plane to be just go, hey, I'm here. Then he was like, no, it'd be cool, you know, I could just pay you to come out here. I'm like, but see, I don't want people to do that. You get what I'm saying? I get the offer. I like the offer. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm very humble enough to, you know, say I appreciate you. But at the same time, I like to get on my own at times. I'm very independent. So things like that, when people offer me, I tend to like, thank you, but no. You know, I definitely be doing that a lot. Sometimes people be like, you never say yeah or yes. I'm like, yeah, because I'm not a yes man. I'm not a yes man, that's one. And two, I just have my own thing. I have my own reasons. And don't take it personal. That's just me, you know? Everybody's different in their own way. So yeah, it was really dope to, you know, really vibe with him and stuff like that. He was funny as hell. And he's he's shorter than me.
Where did you run into him at?
In the Bronx. Actually one of my favorite places in the Bronx. I haven't been in a while. I wonder if they still actually running it's called La Cocina Boricua. That's what the lounge was. It was a Spanish restaurant. And I knew the owner. I wonder how the owners were. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. The owner was really dope. I met him through a promoter. And Nelson, shout out to Nelson. I haven't seen him in a long time. The last time I spoke to Nelson was when I bumped into him at Chuck's thing, Chuck Platt's little get together when we went out over there to support him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bumped into Nelson at a club, and I'm like, "What the heck are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" I'm like, I'm just, you know, supporting. And he's like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, I see you a lot lately." And then that's because he's seen my Instagram and stuff like that. 'Cause I haven't been to his events in a long time. He does a lot of events. I met him through him. And then after him, I met Anthony Remo. Shout out to him. I haven't spoken to him in a long time. He was another promoter. That's how he got me into seeing other celebrities, like the freestyle artists too, like Coral, the picture I showed you. Shout out to him. There's a few of them. I know Judy Torres was there, but I didn't get to see her because I had to leave home. She came late to the show. So shout out to her. There was a lot of freestyle artists that were there I got to meet. But not everybody, you know, unfortunately, because I had to go, you know, responsibilities, home, kids. So yeah, so it was a good experience. That's how it went. I met them just like that in a whole. It felt like a whole tango line, you know, and it was really dope experience. And I didn't get like starstruck. I was actually in a good spirit and a happy moment because the simple fact that holy crap, it's Chi-Chi from Scarface. He's shorter than me. I'm very short, y'all. New listeners, I'm short. I'm not short like a midget short, but I'm like 5 foot. With shoes, I'm 5'2", 5'3" around there.
She's more like 4'8".
Yo, he really put me really low. and you know, R.I.P. my grandmother.
I'm straight capping, yo. She's like 5'5", 5 foot.
5 foot, not 5'5". I wish I was 5'5", but then again, I don't. I like my short.
4'9", a good 4'9er.
My grandmother was 4'11", so she was shorter than me. So when he came up to me to hug me, his hat was like right here on my freaking nose. And it was so funny how I started laughing. And then he goes, "Oh yeah, you are a short one." He's like, "I've met short ladies in my life, but you take the cake." That's what he told me. And I started laughing because I was a little bit, you know, getting to know the field, the environment, not the field, but the environment of the place because it was packed. I met him when Cuban Link was there. Cuban Link had a birthday bash.
Cuban Link already know him as well? Or?
Yeah, they were buddies.
So they were already friends.
Yeah, so Cuban Link had a birthday bash. Shout out to Cuban Link. He actually has his own podcast going on with his partner. It's really dope. Cuban Link, was connected with him, and because I went there for Cuban Link's birthday bash. So that's how I met him and everybody else. So it was fun. It was good vibes, I had a good time. And I felt good to meet him because, like I said, I love that movie. Scarface is one of my favorites. And other movies, like, Al Pacino did. But he really did this movie. He really did a really good job with this movie. Like, I love this movie. And then when I first saw that movie, I went to his other movies that he did, which is Scent of a Woman, Carlito's Way. That's another one. That's a good movie that I like watching.
But did Chichi ever work in? I don't know his real name, but did he ever work in other movies?
Angel is, I can't even say his last name. Suarez. I can't even say his last name. It starts with an S.
Suarez. Something like that.
I gotta get the name. See, yeah.
We're gonna get our facts
I'm gonna get that name.
Hold on 1 second.
Before I mess up somebody's name and they're gonna come for me.
I know that.
Because I know how that feels. People be messing up my name all the time. And I be like,
I like when they call you Boosie.
Oh no,
Boosie.
I hate when they call me that. No offense to Boosie, shout out to him, he doing his thing, but there is no 2 O's in my name. There's 2 S's and an IE. Bossie. I don't know how y'all got that.
Yo, there's been a couple of times when you were about to perform and they'll be like, shout out, you're coming to the stage, Boosie V.
And I was like,
oh hell no, nah, but she corrected
I
that. Nah, my name's Bossy.
Yeah. I think that's how you say his name. Look,
let me see.
That's how you say his name. Angel Salvarez. You see it?
Salazar.
It's so hard to say people's name. I'm so sorry.
Salazar.
Yeah, that's
Salazar.
yeah.
Let me see him. Yeah,
he played.
Yo, he still looked the same.
Yeah, he when I met him,
even as an older.
Yeah.
He still got that same face.
Yep, he does, and it was really cool to meet him. And I was really hurt that he passed away, and I was in shock. Yeah, he passed away last year. In August of actually it just passed the anniversary of his passing, August 11th. So rest in peace. It really was a pleasure to meet you. And I'm really happy I did. He's a sweetheart. He was really a sweetheart, and shout out to him. So yeah, like, it's really amazing to connect. Ever since that was going on, I that's when my passion grew more to want to do this. I just didn't know how to do it, or go about it, pretty much, because you have to learn the business in order to proceed to anything that you want to do in this life. And that's why when I started the music career to show you guys Bossy V, R&B singer. I do hip hop. I do poetry. I don't do that hardcore hip hop like y'all do. I give it to y'all, but that's not my thing. I like old school stuff, like poetry, boom bap type of style. Like, I like a song to tell a story. So all my music that's what it does, tell a story. So now that you know who I am, still getting to know me for new listeners. Now that you see that of me, now I'm gonna show you what's me really about, and the passion in terms of wanting to be there for artists, because I know what it feels like to get rejected or looked at as a sideline type thing. Oh yeah, she's there or he's there. You know what I'm saying? I want people to recognize who these artists is, the creators. So that's what all this falls into place. This all falls into the fact that this platform is for you guys to utilize this for yourself, to be yourself. This is a conversation. This is not an interrogation. There's a difference. It's a conversation between people that give a shit, because we do care. But we are not going to take you serious if you're not serious about yourself. That's how it is. And I learned that as keep growing as a business person. I'm learning that, because trust me, I was getting tight. But I try to redirect my emotions towards stuff like that. I'll vent and say what I have to say, but at the same time, I have to redirect myself on different things because I'm a business lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm a business and I take myself seriously. And the fact that I take myself seriously, I want everybody else to take me seriously because what I do is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm not here to waste nobody's time. You know what I'm saying? Things that I do is going to come out of my pocket, yeah, because that's how you branch out. That's how you get your brand. That's how you get your name out. It's going to cost money. That's what is called being independent. And people get that so freaking twisted that they think automatically they're independent. Yeah, I'll get millions of dollars. Nah, hold up. You got to really, really work it. Because if you talk to artists that are out there, like, I'm not talking about like Cardi B, no. If you talk to like Snoop Dogg, if you talk to, what's his name? Ice-T. Is it Ice-T? I got it right? If I got it messed up, I'm sorry. But he's actually one of my favorites. If you talk to one of the Run DMC artists, if you talk to the old heads, like the old school heads in terms of like, their knowledge, they'll tell you how long it took them to get to where they at. Because I'm pretty sure it was a struggle. You got to do demos. Back then, it was the biggest back then. You was out in the streets selling your demos, giving your demos out, going to industry labels with your demos. Sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. You know, there's a lot of shit you have to do as an artist and as a business too. So it's a lot. And this platform, I take it serious. So when we give you guys that, it means something to us because this is for us. It's a passion for you. We want to see you build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point of the platform. And like I said, prices today ain't going to be prices tomorrow. It's like catch me if you can type. So you got to catch me. But don't catch me when you feel like it. Because I don't do that. I definitely don't do that. I don't chase nobody either in the business. I won't chase you because I definitely won't. Just let's get that cleared. I don't chase nobody in the business. You want to do business with me? We do business. If you don't, you don't. I keep it pushing. On to the next. But don't catch feelings over if I'm doing business with somebody else because you wanted to catch me first. I don't do that either. I'm not a child. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown-ass person. Act grown. If you want to be grown and, you know, do this industry stuff, well, you need to show that you grown. Take this serious. That's why I take this serious and I take this with a passion because I'm about my business. I never did bad business with nobody. If I cut people off, there was a reason because they try to play me. And I'm not going to sit here and let you play me. I don't do that. But no love lost. You know what I'm saying? If we don't do business no more, we just don't do business no more. I'm not going to... I carry on with my life. My life is not about people in general in terms of taking it personal to how they feel me not doing business with them. I don't take that personal. I keep it moving. Do I like an explanation and more transparent type of conversation? Yeah. But hey, if you don't want to tell me why you don't want to do business with me, then fine. I don't care. I keep it pushing. It's a business though. You can't take business personal. And some people do that. They tend to take this business too personal when someone wants to like for instance, I'm pretty sure some people are going to take it personal that we're going to start charging. But guess what? This is not coming out of your pocket, though. This is coming out of our pocket. We're providing a service. You know what I'm saying? We're providing a service for you. Because we got our own stuff going on besides this. We're providing a service for you to help you grow as an artist, for help you to get comfortable with yourself, to get to the right resources. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't get the right. Maybe I can help. It's like someone called me this and it was funny to me. The piper.
The Pied Piper?
Yeah. at first I couldn't get it what they meant by that. But then and then I figured it out. I'm like, now I understood what they meant by that because I found it funny. That's like a fairy tale thing, you know? Nursery rhyme, the Pied Piper. So, when they called me that, I was like, why the hell would you call me that? I'm not a baby. So I'm like, the nursery rhyme. I kept like, but then I thought about it. I was like, oh, I can see. Because if one person could lead, who can lead a pack like wolves to their destination in terms of the music, like us, for example, we're a platform where we help the artists grow. We help the artists get their resources, whether it's mental health, whether it's event promoters, stuff like that. We built a movement, that is very infectious because it can show that we as a platform, no matter what we do, it doesn't mess up our business to support somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because people tend to like not want to support people because they think that, oh, well, if I do that, it's going to be about them type shit. No. We are United States of America, aren't we? So in that, me saying that we're supposed to be united, work together in the business. But it's kind of hard to do that when people just think that, oh, people are money hungry. Yeah, I do admit some people do act like that. And I don't like that because they take more from the artists and the business than they actually give them. They take, and then they don't want to give them nothing. They just, oh yeah, you give me money, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want our platform to be that. No. But at the same time, you have to think about, we doing this for you. We giving you resources. We putting you on to serious people that actually do real good events. That actually ain't bullshitting you. That ain't going to tell you to wait in a DM while they reading you. We don't do that. We're actually going to connect you with real people that actually going to do something for you, not just sit in the DMs. We don't do that. So being that said, that's what the platform is about. And soon we are going to be charging. You know what I'm saying? You for support the platform like y'all do, you know what to do. And donations is optional too. We used to do it the online. That's going to be coming back soon, y'all. We're trying to get it together with that because my internet be on some shitty ways and so annoying. Because I was using StreamYard and it was good for a while and I don't know what the hell is going on with the StreamYard, and it's just frustrating because some artists can't come out to New York, so they like the online. And don't get me wrong, I like IG, but it keeps cutting people off. It glitches. I don't like that. That drives me nuts. Cause
I had a bad experience with
that. It kept kicking Anonymous off. It froze Sydney it was just like, it was too much. And then it was taking long for the artists to get on. Mm-hmm. And it was just so annoying. So I got used to StreamYard so much that we was doing it for so long that straightforward before we decided to do the face-to-face too, that I didn't know what to do. It was like me walking again, like a baby walking again. It's like, I gotta use this now again. And it's like, I gotta relearn Facebook Live.
What's significant is that, it's still operational and we're doing what we're doing. And like I said, there isn't always going to be flowers and cotton candy, you know what I'm saying? Doing this, like I said, you're going to have shit that obviously goes left or right when you don't want it to. But, what's significant is that you keep forward and you never give up. Even if the others is giving up around you.
And I try to be that. Sometimes I let it get the best of me because I don't know. When I was younger, it was the same thing. I was always into shit. There was not school was me. I loved school. I loved school and I loved the learning. I loved the activities, participation. I was that. I was the nerd, okay? The popular nerd. Because I didn't even know.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I didn't even know I was even popular because people that I didn't even know. I only knew like 5 people, but the whole school knew me out of nowhere. And it was like when I ran for president, student class president for junior, I was amazed that I won. I was amazed because I did my speech. And yeah, it's just, I was always into things. The newspaper editing, I was my favorite because I love writing. And that's how I got into writing poetry. It goes on and on. So what I feel, I tend to I'm a go-getter. Like I get up and go. Like if I have something in my head, I have to do it. If I have something in my mind, I have to say it. So those are my flaws. I wear on my sleeve. I'm very, very passionate. And I take this really serious. So wasting my time, you better rethink that. Because that's a side of me that you don't want to. And it's not a side that I'm like cursing you the hell out unless you get disrespectful. That's different. But it just means you're just going to get my silence. That's what you're going to get. And that's how I am. And the professionalism, I don't like nobody DM me crazy things, like flirting with me in DMs. Like, dude, like,
why no flirting with you?
Because, one, I am married. Okay, let's get that straight.
I just wanted to hear you say that.
2, I'm not that type of female because I don't play that. Whether I was married or not, I don't do that. Sorry. Whoever this industry is, that's why I want to change the industry in a way where it's positive, not what it has become, because it's become a mess. And we all know this because it's all over social media. I don't want to be that. I don't want to bring that to anybody. So I want to be able to be professional. I want to have a professional conversation. When people are in my DMs with unprofessional conversations, you will be blocked.
Well, just send them the photo of the boots.
That is just, it's so annoying. Like, I don't know if you guys ever deal with that, but I don't like dealing with that, because it's like, how I'm asking you a question about an event or a specific song that you're trying to send me, and you went from that to, ooh, can we meet up? Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm flattered, I'm not saying I'm an ugly shorty, but at the same time, I'm not here to, how they say, fuck for a come up. I don't do that. Sorry, I'm the wrong female to even think that I would do that. I'm a business lady. Everything's about the business. And if you're not in my DMs about the business, you will be blocked.
Yes. Well, this is our time. Voices of an Artist. This is co-host Anonymous.
Co-host Bossy V.
And you're the host, not co-host. She's the host. She's the original.
Oh my God, y'all. It's early. You're trying to close early. It's 9:30.
Yeah, well, our interviews been really good, and I'm exhausted, and so we're gonna shut it down early.
Yeah, so
and we will see you back here Friday.
Yeah, next Friday. Y'all stay tuned.
What we got coming up next Friday, boss?
As I know, I think I'm not sure there's an interview next Friday. I have to really.
Well, if it ain't no interview, we're going to have something to talk about. And it's going to be fun, so don't miss that episode 13, right?
Yes, 13. Yes. We've been hanging strong. Shout out to Nexus Radio Studio. Shout out to Rick, the engineer, the producer, that's been rocking with us since we first started with them. It's really been always been a pleasure, and I always give people their flowers because it's not easy working with business people and stuff. So, and the patience too to have it. So shout out to Rick. Thank you for everything. We appreciate you for real, for bringing us back in action again.
And hopefully when we're back on Friday, we'll have the full team. Sydney will be back.
Yeah, hopefully. She said next week she'll be here, but we will have a lot conversations more as we did today. There's always something to talk about. Always remember that.
Absolutely.
And yeah, if y'all want to do interviews or
Hit us up. Don't be shy.
yeah, like hit us up, radio rotation, hit us up. We don't bite, just keep it professional. That's all I ask of you. Please, thank you. And yeah, just make sure you follow us on every platform. This will be out. The audio will be out on every platform. But the video is going to be on YouTube. So give me like 2 or 3 days. Because, I got to give my editor time. Because he does good editing. So I'm happy about that. Thank you so much, Rick, for that too. So yeah. So please, give us time to put everything load up. Because it takes time to editing and stuff. Because I should know I edited too. It takes a lot of time. But yeah, we'll be back. And we appreciate y'all listening. If you're listening on the 365 Live. So we check y'all later. This is Bossy B, Voices of an Artist.
Co-host Anonymous. We love you. We'll see you next Friday.
Later, y'all.